The Laurel Experiment, The Story of Sevolite Origins by Lynda Williams. Earth, late 22nd century. Man has discovered reality skimming and is reeling from the loss of the Alpha colonies, in which all nations invested heavily. A smiling woman in a blue uniform appeared in the waiting room. "Mr. and Mrs. O'Reilly," she said. "Dr. Lorel is ready to see you." Elizabeth O'Reilly was the first up. Her husband, Ron, was more deliberate in his actions. The receptionist led the Washington State couple through a quaintly furnished hallway with a floor-standing grandfather clock and into an unassuming office. Dr. Renee Lorel rose to greet them. Come in, he said, speaking English with a French accent. His smile had a warm, human quality. He gestured for them to be seated. Elizabeth fidgeted over whether to take the padded armchair or to perch on the hard seat beside it. The mismatched chairs were typical of the decor in Dr. Lorel's stately home. It was an inheritance, expressing the preoccupations of past generations. Everything new was ad hoc. The house was located in the south of France. The sliding glass doors at the doctor's back overlooked a long-neglected family vineyard in which a strutting peacock was trying to make an impression on some peahens. Elizabeth O'Reilly sat down in the softer chair. Her husband took the hard one. "Why did you pick us?" Ron O'Reilly asked. Dr. Lorel sat down. He had a soft-spoken, intimate manner when he spoke. "You know," he said, "that my wife is American." The O'Reillys tensed. "I mean only to say," Renee Lorel continued quickly, "that we are here in France only because it became difficult to hold clinic in America. The shootings, the laws against genetic research. But so," he spread his hands, "it is still important to my wife, Dr. Jean Fox, that we serve, American clients, without charge." Dr. Lorel gave them a mild smile. "People think it is me who is the philanthropist, but it is us." "You mean it is safer here," Elizabeth summarized. "That you don't have any defenders of natural man?" Oui," Dr. Renee Lorel concluded with a shrug. "Here we are, how do you say, low-key." He smiled. Ron got forceful. "But why particularly us? Your screening service in Seattle wouldn't tell us the winning criteria. They put us through a lot of hoops, but in the end, no one would say what made the difference. That's what I meant. Why, us?" "I'll tell you," replied a woman at the door. "It was motive. Yours."